In this video, I give a quick timeline of my life since childhood and how I have never had friends. Now I'm 21, trying desperately to make friends, and it's just not working out. I'm sure there are people who can relate. August 12th,
We
2019.
gotta be able to serve people when they need it most.
This isn't your grandpa's, like, Zoom call from someone's living room.
I'm 21 years old and I have no friends.
Same. I haven't had a friend in 4 years. Ironically, the video I would actually make is I'm fine having no friends, and how I've actually it's improved my mental health in some aspects. But you know, life is funny like that. It tries to fuck you over. But eventually, because I'm broke and stuff, I'm not so okay with not having friends anymore. But I used to have this whole journey where I went from like being very lonely and I and all that, and then to being independent and quote unquote strong, and I was okay not having friends, and I was happy. Yeah, I was actually happy. That was a year ago, 2 years ago. But now it's different.
And I'm just gonna go into why that is. Tonight I'm extra lonely, just out and about by myself as always. And I'm just gonna make a video about why I have no friends. And I'm gonna start from the very beginning. So, once upon a time.
Okay, my brain will react to like okay, we'll react to 3 minutes from the beginning and 3 minutes in the end.
When I was born 21 years ago, my parents thought it was a great idea to not socialize me as a child, meaning that we were a homeschool family, and I was the second to last child, which, if anybody knows, the second to last child of 8 children, anybody who knows or who's in a big family knows that parents put in less and less effort with each child, and after child number 3, it gets pretty neglectful. So the older children got socialized, they got to do things, and I grew up from age 0 to 5 with not a single friend. Not a single friend. We went to a church which had a bunch of people, but they were all old.
You don't seem like somebody who would have no friends, though. But then again, a lot of people don't. Obviously, COVID was the reason I didn't have friends for a year. That that makes sense. But the other 3 years, I don't know. I didn't have friends because I was dealing with a lot of other mental health issues at the time.
Old people. I remember old people. And I remember I tried to make a friend with a girl, and I was chasing her around saying, "Hi, hi," at 5 years old, or 4. And that didn't work out so well. Then, from age 5 on, oh yeah, and I remember feeling so jealous at that young age, at age 5. I remember being so jealous of my older siblings and older sister in particular, because she had friends, because she went to this group which was made for teenage girls, so she got to hang out with a bunch of teenage girls her age. And I remember every time we'd drop her off and pick her up, I felt so jealous that she got to go and I didn't, because I wanted friends and I was lonely. And I also remember this time when I was following my brothers around when their friend would come over, who was a guy, and they would exclude me completely, sometimes just telling me to leave or just completely ignoring me because I was the little sister. So that was my experience from age 0 to 5. Then we moved to Wisconsin, to a teeny tiny town, and from 5 to 12, I also didn't have any friends. They really didn't think it was important to socialize me with anybody. We did go to church, and I was pretty shy. And
So you keep saying socialize me. So were you an extrovert then? You think I mean what about you? I mean, did you try to find friends yourself? I mean, try to talk to people and stuff? I'm curious cuz yeah, if a parent doesn't try to socialize somebody, I guess, socialize their kid, and their kid is an introvert, I mean, it's game over, isn't it? Um, Interesting.
many hours the conversation just flowed, and nothing came of that
Hey entrepreneur, did you know you don't need an accountant to manage your accounts? Right now, you're probably
either. Nobody has reached out to anybody, and I'm too scared to because she's too cool. I don't know. But anyway, the moral, or what it all comes down to, is that I'm 21 years old and I have no friends. No friends at all. And might I add that my relationship with my family is non-existent. So I have no support system, no friends, nobody to turn to, nobody to hang around with, nobody to
Yep, same.
do fun stuff with, nobody to
Same.
vent to, nobody
Same.
to count on.
Same.
Nobody's there for me.
Same.
I've always been alone. My
Same.
entire
Well, yes, same.
life, my entire existence, I've been alone.
Except for 1 year when I fell in true love, where I finally didn't feel alone anymore, and then I lost it. For that 1 year, I was one of the most happiest years of my life.
Alone. And it bothers me so deeply because all I ever have wanted is people in my life and friendships in my life and good connection and close people, and I don't know why it doesn't
I
happen.
suppose I've wanted that in the past. I don't know if I want it. I'm not desperate for it because my brain's sort of gotten used to being alone, I guess. So I don't think about it too much anymore. But as I've said in the beginning of the stream, like I have it does bother me from time to time more than usual because I'm broke.
I don't know. And it's pretty hopeless. It's pretty depressing because I'm so sick of going around and living my life completely alone. Anyway, that's it. Oh, I mean, I was maybe supposed to say something uplifting at the end, but there really isn't. I mean, I wasn't coming to any kind of point. I was just doing
I will say something uplifting for my viewers.
Timeline of my life without any friends, and that I don't have friends now, and that I've been trying. But and it's super hard. But I guess the final thing is that I'm fine. I'm good with being alone, as in I can survive. I have a really good mental mindset at this point in life. I've really learned a lot, and I think I'm strong and capable to get through it. And I think being alone is beautiful in a way, and that you can only
Yep. Yeah, same. Agree.
count on yourself and everything. But so I'm getting through it, but I just want things to change, want things to change. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, same. Yep. Yep.
Feel free to comment, and if you made it through the video, I'll give you a prize, which I don't have, but I just wanted to say that. So congratulations I bet nobody has. If anybody has made it to the end, comment pizza. Comment pizza in the comments if you finish this video, and I don't know. I'll think that's great. It'll make my day because I'm confident nobody will make it this far. I don't even think anybody will click. But yeah, I'm kind of to the point like of desperation where
Right. Huh.
I'm reaching out to like the whole vast majority of the populace of the world, just kind of like begging for somebody to give a damn, you know? Like, I think a lot of people reach that point where they're like, nobody cares. Like, nobody is in my life. I'm completely alone.
It's hard to get that sort of what you're looking for online simply because it is so dangerous to make friends online, and it is very tricky to trust people online. So I understand that, and then when you have to rely on your local, physical surroundings to make your circumstances to make friends, then you only have a small selection, and yeah, I mean, it's hard to find the right people. That's why the MBTI personality theory is so helpful because you can find friends using it, um, and you can find people who are just like you, like INFJs with INFJs.
Alone in the world. I have no support, and I'm just kind of reaching out to the world for some kind of support. Anyway, goodbye.
Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. That does make me less lonely, and I don't get lonely, but I've been. This is a weird. I know this is a weird thing to say, but I actually don't get lonely anymore. After 4 years of not having friends, I don't feel the emotion of loneliness. And that was true until a couple months ago, where I started sometimes feeling like, this sucks. You know, but if your life is good and you have money, there there is a way to feel okay not having friends. As she said, she says she's mentally well. Um, there is a way. You just have to. It's all tied down to your belief of if you're ever going to have friends. Okay, the more you believe that one day you'll find a friend, the less you would, the less miserable you would be, the less lonely you would feel, because your brain would understand that this is a temporary thing, even if it's temporary in a span of months or a year. If you believe, and it's all down to your how what you believe in. But if you believe that it's not likely that you'll find a friend, then that emotion of loneliness will kick in. So it's all about what you believe. And for me, it started to change a little bit. My brain started to change, and I started to believe that I would find a friend. And long story short, I was dealing with depression. Then I got out of it, and then I found true happiness. That is a really fucking like that would take me 24 hours to explain that story, but whatever. So I found true happiness. I found true happiness, spiritual enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. And then yeah, I that helped me to see that one day I would find a friend, um, or a partner, lover, whatever. And I didn't have to feel lonely, and I didn't feel lonely until I got broke. And then because I'm broke, I'm like I wish I had somebody who could support me. I wish I had somebody with me, because I sometimes did feel like, wow, I am alone. But with you guys, I do feel less alone. So thank you guys for watching my YouTube videos. Every view is, like every single view makes me a lot happier and makes me feel a lot better. Thank you so much.